Now return to Cities XXL. Okay, so we got a few things here. We've got people and places and metro line and all that, and let's begin. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some elites here just to see what they require. Actually, why don't we put them up here just so I have a little bit. Leisure, security, and employment. Low. I don't know what they need to be employed, but we can definitely do more about leisure. If I could find where it is. Here it is. Okay. Let's do a little bit of drop in there. Put in a swimming pool. What else do we have here? Paintball field. That's not really nearby. Oh boy, so there's hardly anything out here. It's probably not appropriate entertainment for this class of people, but you know what? I don't have many options, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's how that's gonna be. Hotels. 3-star hotels. So this is something that we do need, mostly because when I start the game, it sort of tells me what my ratings are for places, and we're a little bit low on some of this stuff. Let's see, large motel, probably put one over here. What else do we have? 3-star hotel. Holiday hotels. Holiday is actually what I needed. Prestigious hotel. Small luxury hotel? Could definitely put one out here. Sure. Small luxury hotel out in a little farmville next to some fields. Yeah, okay. Makes all the sense in the world, but you know, whatever. Whatever, it works. Here we go, a little 2-star hotel. Motel. Be a good business motel right here, huh? I don't have anywhere else for this to go. I feel this is largely just because of location next to the river, so that is all that is doing. Tourists. There aren't enough workers for the tourist hotels. They need executives. Okay, well, we're gonna give it some time because, as always, just need to give it some time. People are having trouble moving in. Well, first of all, they do have some employment out here. Why don't we put some more of these in here? And now I want to come down here and I want to try the high density. Really, we should move that around elsewhere. Oh, okay, there we go. Better. So that's going to create a big demand. Maybe industries are having trouble hiring, manufacturing is having trouble hiring. Perhaps we should do more. Well, let's see. What do they need? They need more executives, believe it or not. Alright. Put a little high density up in here. Should give me a road layout that's not gonna make me angry. Alright, fine. I don't care anymore. Just put it down. What's your deal? Education is low. Pretty sure we put out a bunch of schools around here, but we'll put in an elementary school here. And for environment buildings. Car control center. Electric bike dealer. Eco research center. Does that does that push back on some of this stuff, or is this a bad place to have it? I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at here. Put one right there, because a research center right in the middle of a residential neighborhood area is going to totally make sense for us. Pollution sensor. Display pollution levels. Sure, why not? Seems like a little bit of a waste of money there, but okay, what else? Traffic congestion bad. Says, oh yes. Let's hop in here. And now we have a mass transit. Let's put you right here. Mass transit building. We can now do metro lines. And these are a pain in the ass. These are actually really difficult to make work. So, unlike the buses, which have a limit per terminal, I think we can make as many routes of this stuff as we want. So, why don't... Let's see, let's get one there, and there. Put it there. Game. The game has frozen on me. Okay, let's try it again. I'm just trying to think of where the jobs would be for the executive. I don't think we're gonna get all the way around. Yeah, okay, well, that's one line. They don't loop, which is actually really annoying. So there's one line. Let's grab another line. Goes somewhat like this. Yeah, God, that's annoying. It's really annoying. And then I don't know, could we do... I mean, they're all pretty close to each other, but maybe it would be best to make something slightly more direct. So we can make direct lines like this. That might have maybe a line that's through like that. Okay. So we could maybe do a line that cuts through to there. Well, I guess you wouldn't need to go all the way through. Because if they got into like here, they could then take a route. But it might be good. So, like if you wanted to go from here to here, for example, now you got to go all the way here to get into the system and then come all the way around here. So what I'd kind of like to do is see more cut-throughs. Not enough room on this road. Okay, fine. Good enough. I'm kind of done dealing with that. And here we go. I'm just gonna have to put my own playlist together one of these days. I cannot trust people to know the genre they're putting their playlists together as. What in the hell is going on here? Game is getting really laggy, really choppy. Needs more executives. I guess maybe just them being over here is not... They won't commute here or something? I don't know. We're gonna get rid of it. I'm tired of dealing with that crap. Alright, what's the deal? Huge road problems, no available jobs. Yeah, so I put all these big... oh my, those are big buildings. Those are big buildings. Put all those in, then I didn't give them enough jobs. Okay, well. Pipes. Let's do industry. Now, they said manufacturing was a deal that we needed to handle here. So add in lots more of that. These are high-tech. These are high-tech. Let's go ahead and throw some offices back here. You'd think that maybe there would be a little bit. A few corporate offices for some of this stuff. Trouble moving in, trouble moving in, trouble moving in, and there's too many of you. Manufacturing and heavy industries are having trouble hiring, okay. Well, since we just had an enormous amount of the low-skilled workers, I'm going to go ahead and just say we need more of you. That roundabout is really going to screw with things. Of course it is, of course it is. Alright, well, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. If I can get a road in there manually now. Let's grab you. Okay, that does work. Ah, this is awful. What do you mean there's not enough room for this frickin' road? Idiocy. Well, that didn't really go so well, did it? Negative cash flow achievement. Holy shit, yeah, no kidding. I've been spending too much. Okay. Well, looks like we could maybe sell some stuff, so let's get in on that. We are now overproducing massively on high-tech. Cash is in the negative. Sure. Okay, well, we can sell an unskilled worker. You need 20 more cash tokens to complete the exchange. For this reason, your city's import of electricity has been reduced. Okay. I guess it automatically did that for me. Sell that. I don't know, do we want to sell them? God, we need to fix some of this stuff. Why are we in the negatives on manufacturing now? I thought we were overproducing on that. And heavy industry. What the hell is going on here? We need more skilled workers. Okay, well, as soon as I can get... Oh boy. Let's cancel that and try again. We're putting ourselves back in the negative. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to let it go there, just so we get our cash flow back going into a positive direction, and we need electricity. Of course we do. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. So, where is it? Cities, utilities, Jesus. We're just gonna put this in. I'm tired of dealing with this crap. Electricity is too hard to find. Just give it a minute. Needs more skilled and unskilled workers. I don't know how you expect me to be able to do this if you're going to keep constantly making me have problems with How many people are like, look, oh my god, we've completely killed whatever. Needs skilled workers, executives. I try to put in stuff and the game just gives me grief. Like, I don't even know what to do here. We're back in negative cash flow. I wonder if we've broken the bubble. Okay, well, apparently the electricity is the issue. Somehow we turned off all the electricity. And interestingly, this I don't know, because maybe it needs the workers, whereas these ones are self-serving, and I don't... Oh god. Well, this might be the end here. I honestly can't say I'm sad about that. Okay, we brought high-tech back into balance there because we sold it all. Executives, profitability, level, whatever. I don't care anymore. I don't care. We're having an employee. What is going on there? We're having a major employment crisis. I wish I could make you go faster. So, from what I can gather with all this crap, is that having proximity matters. And so, you can't really have the nice part of town, because people will need to go from there to jobs. So I guess that's where public transport is supposed to come in. Like if I had, you know, my big executive neighborhood up there with a direct line, and maybe that's what I should... You know, now that I think about it, we didn't have these problems until I put the public transport in. But, you know, like if I had a direct metro line that went from executive land up here and brought it all the way down. That's probably where all my money went too, is all the massively expensive metro lines. But you know, like if I was bringing people down, along these lines, this doesn't seem to be going by the station either. This seems to be connecting rail line. And I don't have enough money, or what the hell? Why can't we connect to this? Ah, fuck it, I don't know. But anyway, you would think that transporting people directly to the job would do the trick. How do we not have the workers? What the fuck has been going on here? I've literally put in so much housing. How are we now completely out of people in this goddamn town? We need skilled workers, we need executives. I really don't know what else to say. Like, I literally could put the types of housing that they need right next to it, and I feel like that's not going to help anything. You know what? We'll just do it. We'll do it. We'll put a little executive thing right here, right by this dirty, ugly industry. Serves those bastards right. See if it fills in any of this stuff. Business hotels are having trouble hiring. Manufacture, heavy industries. See, now heavy industry, I have a hard time believing. Oh, you need elites for this. Elites go into high-tech industry, okay. There's no elites down here. Of course there aren't. See, like, this just doesn't make any damn sense. Like, having elite homes, the rich neighborhoods directly across from industrial parks. That can't be how you're meant to do this. There's got to be something wrong here. Also, are we paused or what the fuck is going on here? Electricity is just going to be a massive pain in my ass forever. Unemployment strikes elites. I mean, I guess? Now we're having a skilled worker crisis. We're gonna have the same problem here as the other road, aren't we? Okay, volume shift. Jesus. Try that instead. You know what, let's go ahead and just add in some dense stuff. Just on the outside. Crap. Not you. Could put another little road in there actually. Now see, this is kind of my own fault here, because what I should have done was taken that square and then just added my own. Alright, good enough. And somehow, by throwing all that back in, cash flow is now ticking back up, and I'm not sure if it's because of the electricity or if it is because of all the people I just put in for employment. Unemployment of the elites. What the fuck do you want from me? I guess we could do more high-tech industry along the back. Put dense high-tech industry. Might be too much. I also have to be mindful that we've got our resources back here now, which I can never freaking remember where they are. Completely building off that stuff. Alright, well, I appear to have pulled back from the brink, but only just. It's a lot of jobs for these people over here. And they say they need executives, so we'll give them executives. Give a little bit of dense over here. Really? Can't build around that park, I guess, is the problem. We're having the same goddamn issues. Right. Massive housing plot there. This is probably going to cause all sorts of problems. But well, what are you going to do at this point? I don't even know. Okay, cash flow is going right back up. That's great, I guess. Yeah, this city layout just doesn't make any damn sense. And I think a large part of the problem is that I'm limited in the types and densities of buildings I can put out, rather than just having them all be unlocked from the beginning. You know, like you have to basically plan your city backwards. You can't build a city center, you have to build outward in, so that you get all your nice big buildings and your dense stuff and your, you know, nicer neighborhoods and all that stuff later, rather than at the beginning. What is your problem? They need executives over here. Some of you just aren't giving me any damn information whatsoever. They were having a waste issue, so can we do a city service for waste? Waste. Okay, I didn't want that. I wanted like a recycling center. I need 3 garbage dumps to get a recycling center. Actually, that's a waste burying site. That doesn't help. See, so how do those guys get their waste taken? Do we just wait? I mean, I don't know. There's so much that doesn't make sense. Like, are these filling up? How much can they cover? I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. There seems to be a lot to the game as far as, you know, menus and all that stuff for information, but then at the same time everything else just seems so lacking. Like, I can't tell if I've got enough waste coverage. I can't tell how well the bus routes are doing. I mean, obviously I can look at, you know, like this stuff, this travel satisfaction, all this shit. These are very unhappy people, but, you know, like there's no passengers per stop information. There's no really detailed stuff I need in order to be able to fine-tune what I'm doing. You just kind of have to guess. Providing coverage to an area doesn't seem to be enough. The elites are massively unemployed again. Citizens would be happier if there were more parks in the city, I'm sure. Where is that? City services, environment. That is a large square park. It is large-ish, yes. Let's take this large park. Provide, I don't know, some awkward looking parks like this. I mean, I don't know. I don't actually know what I'm doing as far as that goes. It seems very hit or miss. Anyway, we need to do more executive stuff. High tech, please. Dense high tech. But now, if we're doing that, we should probably put some more. Let's put some high tech in here, actually. There. Should be more than enough, one would think. Go ahead and put some elite houses along the edge here. In fact, I wonder if I can't fill this in. Alright, it's horrible, but you know what? We'll finally fill that section in. We'll be nearby some jobs here. Yeah, God, I don't know. I just have lost all enthusiasm for this. Because it kind of feels like what you should do is just make a very bland level 1 city until you reach a very high population so that you can unlock a bunch of stuff and then sweep through and do some upgrades. But you're kind of limited in this whole nonsense. Okay, so waste is actually down. In that nonsense stuff where, you know, you overproduce retail. Like, I can provide retail jobs all day long, but it doesn't actually do me any good because, you know, it's I don't know. It penalizes me for it. I don't even know where to put this other garbage dump. I really don't. So it's not like other city builders where you can just put down, you know, commercial based upon that demand and all that. And then even like in the latest SimCity, the last SimCity, where you have the varying levels of density, and so you need a certain type of commercial and industrial for the different types of RCI and all that. That doesn't really exist here. It's very much the cross levels where you're trying to balance the worker population ratio more than you are zone type. Guess we can put that there. It's level. Put in some high density industrial. That sounds like a really bad idea. It's just way more polluting industries. I like how these are elite homes right here. Executive homes, and they're right across from what's going to be very dirty industry. I just don't care anymore. Yeah, God. I just don't know. I mean, what am I even working towards? This population requirement thing is just ridiculous. Not that other games don't do that. You know, like the City Skylines does have unlocks at population levels and all that stuff, but the requirements for the number of people are what's ridiculous. You know, for very basic things, too, you need thousands and thousands of people. It's just really is completely off balance. And we've got water storage here, okay. We've unlocked that apparently. Waste burying site. We've unlocked that. I don't even know what to do with this. What's the coverage? Whatever, we'll put one there. Do we need more water in this town? I don't know. We'll put water storage out here. Why not? It's just, I don't know. It's not very satisfying to play, and I guess just the way it's set up is just kind of alien. It's not quite what I'm used to, and it's difficult to wrap my head around for more than just, you know, difference in interface and all that stuff. Like the tutorial just really doesn't, holy shit, what is going on here? The tutorial really doesn't prepare you for a lot of the nuances that I'm apparently missing out on. Once again, we're missing vital workers here. But you know, it's just, it feels less like I'm planning out a city and more like I'm just chasing things. Like, rather than saying, okay, I want to build this district, this neighborhood, this type of whatever, I'm now chasing these things, saying, oh my god, I need this stuff. So now I've got to put down a little bit of that, and without knowing the ratios, and I'm sure that's worked out. You know, I'm just putting down a block, and then it's like, oh, well, no, now you're completely unbalanced here. So now I've got to shuffle over here and add more of this stuff. Well, now you're completely unbalanced here because they require different types. I think that's another thing that screws this up is, you know, the multiple requirements. It makes sense, you know, why a heavy industry would need skilled and unskilled workers. But as far as trying to get a balance of your population, it makes it really difficult because I don't know how much. Medium and low requirements. Like, what the fuck does that mean, you know? What exactly does it mean when I go into heavy industry here and it shows me it needs medium unskilled? Well, how many is medium unskilled? You know, how many houses fulfills the requirement of a medium density? Just, it doesn't make sense. It's really hard to pin down. And I don't know. I think I'll fill in what I can fill in here, just so we have sort of a finished block of housing and whatnot. Maybe for jobs, if that's even a thing. No, not really. It's all just population. I'm gonna say I could just keep expanding out here with the farms, but like the farms too, you know, you put the farms out here. The farms are meant to just be kind of out, especially given how where's farmland? You know, given how sparse it is, although here I guess it takes up a considerable amount of the map. Like it makes me feel like what I should have done is actually put a centered city here, surrounded by farmlands, which isn't really much of a city so much as it is a town. And you know, that way the requirements for like the skilled labor that it needs in these silos and whatnot would be closer. I think that's really something that I was not anticipating, you know. Being able to put my farm out here just seemed like the right choice, except that the game very much depends upon proximity. So, like, you know, basically having to have the skilled workers out here as well as unskilled workers means that you're not just setting up a little farming community, you're basically setting up another little town to be in proximity for all this stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's so weird. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to fill in the rest of these next episode, and then I think we'll just call it a series, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know, I mean, I think it's ridiculous that getting the executives down here where there's dirty industry, that just doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be something fixed via, you know, mass transport. get a subway system set up in the middle of executives and then drop them off here as a direct route. I don't know. I don't even know how many... I don't know. I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.